He's by Olympic stallion Hard Rock Z, who in turn is by the legendary Heartbreaker. His dam line is Cassini by Accord and has already produced international horses competing at 140 level. His Grand Dame has produced 3 160 horses so far. Heavy Metal is showing great potential to follow in his parents' footsteps. He's a modern type of stallion who is 42% blood and really, as you'll see, super careful over his fences. He has a very good attitude to work and is keen to learn. A real new favourite in the stable. At his grading, he was summarised as showing great athleticism and exceptional jumping technique, a great prospect for the future. 2025 will be his first year standing at stud, and he has already covered 3 mares. He is available with fresh and chilled semen at £600 plus VAT. And as you can see, he is full of beans. Over to you, Shane.
Heavy Metal, he's a horse that I really think a lot of. Hard Rock was a bloodline that I was quite interested in. I'm a bit of a fan of Carthago. You might remember Camina Zed. He won the Queen's Cup here some years ago. He was by Carthago. And then I followed Hard Rock. And when I saw this guy, obviously by Hard Rock, with Cassini blood in him, I was very much attracted to him. I bought him as a foal with the idea that he would be a potential horse for today and be a sire. And the feelings I've had on him when I've jumped him have been really good. A little bit like Vince. I know he's a different type, but to ride him, like I've ridden him over to the stud, across the road, great attitude, lovely horse to ride, great balance. You see in the canter there, he's a lovely hawk action, very easy to see a distance to the fence. Obviously, they're different, but they're 2 lovely horses to ride from point of view of rideability, balance, and just the full package, you know. So I don't know which one is better. I will say now that Vince is a little bit more of a show-off than this fella over the fence, but the feeling is fantastic on this guy as well. And I know I'm going on about these poles, but even there you see when he's spooked, and it's grand because you're just still aiming to get to the poles and put your leg on them, so there's no drama, you know. Lovely, lovely easy canter again, light on the hand, no pressure with the leg. Just very easy, very smooth. Oh boy. Said he's not as exuberant as Vince, but if we look at the technique and the style, it's very good. And the feeling on him is very good. I would say Vince is a little bit more mature in his body, strength-wise, compared to this guy. I'm not trying to make excuses. I love both of them, which I have to because I own them. But I'm not a person that my own geese or swans. I'm not like that. But I do like a horse that I enjoy riding. Like even there, you know, it's just off the bridle, cruising around. Oh, oh. Don't throw me off. Giving you compliments, bugger you.
I must say as well, I've seen these horses, this one and Vince, being produced by Shane's rider Liam. He's doing a fantastic job. He's had them over in my place and a few other places around, and I've seen the videos while we were in Dubai, and again the progression all the time. And I'm looking at them now compared to what the first video was, and they're so mature. They're like it's hard to believe they're only 4, to be honest. Doing what they're doing and the way they're doing it, it's very, very impressive.
Thank you to Trevor for saying that. As I said earlier, without our team, there's no I in team. So without our grooms, our riders, the whole team, the wheel doesn't turn. So thank you to Breen Equestrian, and well done to all grooms that work for everyone. It's not a simple job, a lot of pressure on, because they have a lot of responsibility driving these big trucks, looking after these horses. It's a lot of pressure for these people. If you like, as a professional, we basically put our lives in their hands with regards to looking after the yard and looking after these horses and everything. It's a huge responsibility, so a huge thank you to everyone.
I have to say that very impressed by the new stallions, the 4-year-olds that Shane is showing here today. This one as well is unbelievable nice conformation, and the way he uses his body on the fence. For a 4-year-old, I think some exceptional horses. And I really like the blood type this one has, and even the white spot under the belly gives something extra.
Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to choose one over the other. I'm definitely going to use both of them, and I'm super excited to see what they're going to produce. And I suppose also just to talk about it really is, why are we breeding the horses? I think some people breed because they want to ride them in the sport, and they want to have a business, i.e. trading in them and whatnot. And then you have the other breeder who maybe doesn't have a rider, that then looks to the likes of, i.e. Golden Hawk, for example, who has been there, done it, got the t-shirt. So if you're looking to put in your foal in an auction, you look towards those Grand Prix horses, maybe over these younger ones, because they're more commercial. Simple as that. If we look at the embryos and everything, when you look, fancy families will make money. When you have a young horse that's an unknown, they're not as commercial in these embryo auctions and foal auctions as the other ones. But as the fella says, the choice is individual, and for me, I just go with families that I really love, families that I want to get into, and keep breeding, and keep looking to the next generation.